Yeah, I would say that OSEP was one of the biggest highlights of the program. And actually, when I was applying for EHLS, I was already like pretty good with the reading and listening and speaking, but like writing was my weak, you know, thing. So that's why I benefited like significantly from the program. I improved my writing skills just like a day and night, I would say. But of course, thanks to very experienced instructors and this research project, I have done some research in writing before that, but this was a different type of writing. It's like intelligence community style, which is very concise and very focused. And actually, in later in my job, the style of writing is pretty much close to that style that we learned at HLS. And when I started as an asylum officer, I did a lot of writing on a daily basis because you would have to conduct an interview and then you will have to write up the case and make a decision and explain why you made this decision. And this writing is also very concise and focused, not just like writing an 20 pages essay. Yeah. And later, when I was doing this detail with the research division and co-wrote this Ukraine TPS report, there was also like exactly the same type of writing that we learned at EHLS. So it was amazing, amazing experience. And we had mentors and sponsors of the topics that we worked on. My topic, I was the only person from Belarus at that point, and there was only one topic on Belarus proposed, and I really liked that topic, so I selected it. And my topic of my research was biometrics in Belarus, and my project was sponsored by US Army. And because I did my research mostly in Russian and Belarusian and some English, so that's why I had a freedom to work on the sources and the ways I was working on them and analyzing them. When you're applying for the jobs with the federal government, very often they will ask you for a writing sample. So, for example, I was able to use an excerpt from my OSEP as a writing sample. And during the job interview, there were questions about research and writing skills and stuff like that. So I was always able to use all that experiences and discuss my research and how I did it, how I structured the paper, how I worked with the sources, how I analyzed stuff, how I review what I wrote. So that was very, very like handy during my application process for the federal job. So we worked on at least like 2 presentations that we delivered to the big audiences of our sponsors and other guests. So we worked with our instructors to get prepared for these presentations. So we learned everything from scratch, I would say. So starting from how to design the PowerPoints and working on our tone and like timing and setting goals. So it was very interesting and productive work. We learned a lot because again, it's in presentations for intelligence community are a little bit different from other types of presentations. So the way you approach the topic and again, it's like bottom line out front and other stuff. So we learned a lot.